And it's to recognize one individual, we do it annually, who's made a truly unique and lasting impact on both community brain injury services and our greater brain injury community here in the Richmond area. And we present this award tonight at Living Silence. So our past recipients, thank you, include Delegate Dr. John O'Bannon, CBIS founder Lance Elwood, CBIS board member and treasurer Dale Austin, the former executive director of the Brain Injury Association of Virginia, Ann McDonald, and last year, Senator Monty Mason. So this year, for the very first time ever, this award is not going to a professional in the field, it's not going to an elected official, a former board member. It's going to someone who's both a survivor of a brain injury and someone who's utilized our services. So it's my pleasure to present our 2025 Champions Award to Tim Horton. So, if you've been here in the past, I give a lengthy speech highlighting our Champions Awards, winners, accomplishments. But Tim, we're sparing you that tonight and everyone else. And we're doing something a little bit different for you tonight. So, we're going to direct our attention to the screen here. We put together this video about Tim, his story, and why he is so deserving of our Champions Award.
Personable, helpful, ambitious, kind guy, yeah.
Extremely sweet, loves his family, just so like outgoing and social. He is very giving, he is very humble. There are so many people that are so impressed by him and inspired by him.
Tim has an incredible story. So Tim had a carotid artery dissection back in 2014, which resulted in a stroke. And in that instant, his life was changed permanently and forever.
It was very terrifying. We were all home that morning, and we were actually going to a Dave Matthews concert as a family, and he got up out of bed and he fell. And he looked at me and I was like, I think you're having a stroke. Just didn't seem real. It was very scary at first. And, all the boys we were all in the hospital. They kind of told us it was touch and go at the beginning. He had all the therapies, physical, occupational, speech, recreational. He worked really hard. Wouldn't give up. He started out not being able to walk at all, and he was battle determined not to be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. So he worked to the point where now he walks with a cane.
Tim attacks everything that comes to him. And he really attacked his recovery, and he got back his ability to drive. He got back his ability to golf.
It just happened. He worked for all of that.
Tim is probably more active than anyone in this room. He is so involved with the community. He is a member of our Community Engagement Board, which helps us do things like Lifting the Silence here at Community Brain Injury Services.
I come to the Mill House in the morning, in the afternoons I go to the Science Museum. I'm a volunteer there. I work in the Dome Theater as an usher.
He is very skilled at building community. He is one of the first members to greet new members as they're entering our program and work to help them get integrated into the program and make sure they're happy and comfortable.
Yeah, he's really good with working with different types of people, with different types of ways of communicating.
My family always tells me, you're lucky to have a friend like him. He's a good guy. I trust him.
One of the things that stands out the most to me is what he's doing with Shelter Access Institute as a peer mentor over there.
That is probably the most rewarding volunteer job that I do. I get to meet with stroke survivors that are going through rehab, the same type of rehab I went through 10 years ago after I had my stroke. So I get to share my recovery stories with them. of questions that they may have about post-discharge. Kind of help guide them through what it's like to recover from a stroke.
He provides a lot of motivation for people, and it really shows people that recovery is possible. And I think our patients really strive to see someone that there is an active life after their injury or their illness, and he's a perfect model for that.
He bowls, he golfs, he has gone skiing, he has gone surfing. Yeah, so I mean, he is just not afraid to do.
He has really done an amazing job with taking a challenge and really showing people how to move through that challenge, how life continues. And I think the big part of that is how does he give back? And he's always willing to give back.
He goes out and shares his story with legislators. He shares his story on college campuses at VCU, University of Richmond.
He does an outstanding job of talking to the students about what it's like to have a brain injury, how his journey has progressed over time, and just really help them put a face to the discussion about disability.
He started with Sportable about 5 years ago. He not only plays on the Sportable, but he really serves as a role model of just having a great attitude, playing, willingness to help others who are newer to the sport to grow in the sport that he's come to love.
This year, for the very first time, our winner is someone who is a survivor and someone who's been receiving our services. Our past winners have been elected officials, former board members. So this year, we're so excited to award it to Tim Horton.
I think it's well deserved, honestly. I think he does a lot of great work. He's well known by a lot of people, and it's just his due time to be recognized for that, I think.
It is rather overwhelming to be honored in this way because I don't think that I do anything intentionally to get honored. I just do what God has given me. And He gave me a second chance at life. And I'm doing the best with it that I can.
Wow. To say this is a little overwhelming is an understatement. First, I'd like to thank you, Jason, Claire, Joe, and everyone at CBIZ and BIAB for all the hard work and dedication you do on behalf of the brain injury community. I want to say thank you to all the sponsors, the donors, everyone here for your commitment to tonight's program. The brain injury community would be lost without your help. I'm not sure I am deserving of this award, as I don't think I have done anything out of the ordinary to be honored in such a way. Since my stroke almost 11 years ago, my eyes have been opened to a world I would never have known. I have been lucky enough to get to go to Camp Bruce McCoy in the summer and to attend the Mill House on a weekly basis. These and other services provided by CBIZ and BIAB have given me purpose, confidence, and new friendships, and I am truly grateful. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your 2025 Champions Award, Tim Horton.